man, the myth, the legend.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Happy Monday, everyone. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Bucks. They're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played.
I think for the Bucks, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez, and it's Jr. in at the 3, the small forward. Well, when you look at MP's team, they are dynamite offensively, one of the top units in the NBA. But the statement by MP that they were intent on beating all top defensive teams in their path, that decree still echoes around the NBA.
And it's been a challenge for MP, no question about that. Sometimes when you put yourself on the line, good things happen, and other times you open yourself up to criticism. What I do like is that MP has kept an even temperature throughout his struggles. This is a guy who operates with no fear, and that eventually rubs off on your teammates, maybe as soon as tonight.
You know, Graham, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Now here's Thompson, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Thompson passes to Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Lillard outside. Offline with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Thompson scanning the floor to the paint. Here's Şengün. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Junior against Brooks. Junior, a screen on Van Vliet. Lillard passes to Junior. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by Green.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Here's VanVleet. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Brooks outside. Pulls up. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And when Brooks has his jumper working, the defense needs to locate him as soon as they can.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Lillard. No made baskets yet. Stolen by VanVleet. Pass to Brooks. Back to VanVleet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And how about the Fred VanVleet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred VanVleet in a nutshell.
Now here's Lillard. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Thompson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Just another day doing what he does. VanVleet lines it up and drills it.
Here's Junior. Hits a 3-point game. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Whitmore's checked in. Junior finds Lillard. Junior, a screen on Van Vliet. And Damian Lillard gets a three. Lillard's got 5.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Now here's Van Vliet. Rejected by Junior. 3 on 3. Trent with it. Checked by Brooks. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Şengün to the middle. It's stolen by Trent. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Man, good.
Timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And another miss by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
So on the floor for Houston. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Outside, Green. Fires it from 18. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Green. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. Lillard finds Junior. And here is Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Lopez. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Junior, a screen on Van Vliet. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 12. Poke loose. Van Vliet with it. And it's Trent picking him up. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Rejected by Junior. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brooks. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
You know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Back to Junior. Pass to Lillard. Kicks it to Junior. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Whitmore outside. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. We are now into November. So let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Houston, as the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot.
When I look at the Rockets, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or 2 later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Junior, a screen on Van Vliet from the stripe. Going inside, Lillard for 2.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oh, stolen by Junior. For the finish. And he lays it in on the break. Junior's got his 2nd basket of the night. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Junior missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Let's go with a three. Van Vliet misses.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
The drive by Brooks. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Seeing a lane and exploding towards the rack, what a take from Brooks.
Junior passes to Lillard. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Here's Şengün. Man, that was... good with extra effort on the glass. Şengün's got 8 points.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you got to get a body on Şengün.
Trent, the pass to Junior. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. Gets an open look and hits it. 15 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Lillard on the drive. Can't get it to fall. And that concludes the first half. Bucks ahead, leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. You got to be feeling pretty good if you're one of the teams at the top of your conference.
It's a huge confidence boost. Let you know that they're doing the right thing right now.
As if you ever needed a confidence boost. You always think you're doing everything right.
Well,
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Junior in at small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Lopez, the screen. Kicks it to Junior. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Junior, a screen on Van Vliet. Lillard fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 18.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Antetokounmpo against Brooks. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Trent from long range. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Junior. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Rockets trail by 11. Releases. Here's Thompson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Well, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. That three's off the mark.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Look at Green showing off his range.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
On the wing, Junior. Brooks defending. Lillard outside. There's a screen from deep. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Van Vliet outside. He takes it in. Brooks from outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Brooks has got 12 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. Number 1, Damian Lillard.
It's amazing. I mean, the three-point shot is so invaluable nowadays. It really helps to have a point guard, though, who can bury triples at a high clip.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
Trent outside, fires from deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. The shot by Lillard, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Good work defensively by Lopez. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Junior finds Antetokounmpo. Junior, a screen on Thompson. The 11-footer. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
Van Vliet against Junior. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Back to Junior. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The The shot by Lillard, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah,
Substitution on the court.
Trent against Green. Junior outside. And a miss there on the triple.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
So on the floor for Houston. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperen Sengun out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
More points for Van Vliet, putting some spice on that pumpkin tonight.
Junior drives in. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bucks shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. And here is Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
High IQ play from Green right there. Very intelligent offensive work that time.
That one misses. Milwaukee leading by 11. Junior, a screen on Brooks. Trent, the pass to Junior. Lillard outside. Trent outside. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Junior, a screen on Van Vliet. 3-pointer, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Junior with it. Green picks him up. Back to Junior. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Junior. Out to Lillard. Over Brooks. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 5 assists tonight.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Sengun. On the wing, Green, guarded by Trent. They get it back.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Junior up top, defended by Sengun. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Van Vliet. It's scooped up! Junior passes to Antetokounmpo. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Bucks lead by 15.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Milwaukee foul. Brook Lopez. 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really...
You earned that one.
Good game, MP.
Bills, baby.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the
All right, look. I'll give him.
9 MP. What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. What was thinking?
Won't those get slushy?
Down the air fryer. Just some right up. Good night, MP.
Let's go in there.
He about to tear the roof off.
Yo, MP, how did meeting go today?
Yo,
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look,
I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
look, man, I'm just.
If you wanna make the news, buy me some jewels that'll break my rules. I'm from NC, you page 6 going up in an interview. But can you look afford my view? Only bad ones in my crew. And you know that I ride too. Don't test me, test me, test you.
Get after it, MP. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Really have never watched someone manage to salvage
my bill. You need help with something. Pump the gas or something. Order TK ones on that. Put confetti on. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now no fire drill. I got walked in as my twin Balenciaga. Talking about on the neck, tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Whoa, been a little home. I ain't never had before, dog, so broke, I'm praying for him. She up for me, waiting for me. Got the trench banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they